And welcome to Chris Sees the Internet. We're back, guys. Another week of craziness and observations from around the interwebs. My name is Kelsey Ray. My co-host is Mike Mackey.
Nice to see you guys.
Producer Hip Hop Eddie's in the house.
What up, everybody?
Guys, if this is your first time tuning in, please go over to PlatformCollection.com this moment right now, just in another window.
Just run.
And then just check out the content. So much good stuff. In fact, if you're watching this live right now, tonight, there's going to be a bunch of updates. Great music, great reviews. Kali got a great track. Go check out my homie Kali 310 on Instagram. Shout out to him and Ralph Quasar for dropping some dope music. But what we primarily do over at Platform Collection is cover the talent coming out of an underground hip-hop scene. I'd say it started in Southern California and now has kind of branched out into parts all over the country. And you got to kind of go to Platform Collection and dive in and kind of see the artists that we work with, the ones that live in our world. But here on Chris Sees the Internet, we're bringing you the hard-hitting news that only you can find when you're embedded, like my friend, it's Mike Mackey, who wanted me to kick the show off today with an announcement that he has. He's on a new case. He's out there tracking down the big story. And Mike, why don't you go ahead and let us know what's going on?
All right. As of last week, I don't know if you recall, but we had a significant discussion about the origins and maybe even the chemical makeup of President Trump's hair. So I wanted to get to the bottom of this unsolved mystery, so to speak. I mean,
yes.
As far as we could tell, a lot of our initial independent investigations recovered that there was no any one source who was credible to say that they were somebody who did cut his hair. And we are under the impression now, right, that it's made of some kind of substance, that it could possibly not even be human hair. I mean, this is an exclusive right here.
That it might not be human hair.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay.
So
wait.
Well, one of my leads. So go ahead.
Hold on. I gotta stop you because I gotta slow you down. I know you get excited. You're out there.
Let that digest.
Okay, so this guy, our president, the president of the United States of America, apparently might not have human hair on his head. Is that what you're saying?
From some of the reports that we've received, it's looking like that, his hair could possibly be made up of some other substance. Faux fur, some of these other synthetic textures, and plastics and kind of those fabricated kind of materials are all on the table.
Interesting, yeah.
From what we're looking at the direction that we're thinking that's most credible right now is looking like it could possibly be some kind of cotton candy.
What?
Well, you know that cotton candy hair is a thing right now, right? Is that what you mean?
It's only hair. It's only dyed the colors of the traditional cotton candy.
So you're talking about actual cotton candy?
Actual cotton candy.
We're
right now at the
that's
Illinois
a little weird.
County Fair. We're at the Illinois County Fair, where they have some of the best cotton candy in this country. And we're going to get to the bottom of how they make this cotton candy, how long it lasts, and if it could possibly be used to make a hairdo. Such as the one that we have on the president. But we're going to get to the bottom of this story. A lot of my leads are...
Okay. And I just, as usual, just so that our listeners and our viewers can kind of understand, you're following this story because you feel possibly that this is related to some sort of world security issue. Is that what we're talking about here?
Are we, genetically modified lice or other kind of little parasites could be actual threat to the president, right? Travels all over the world. It's easily to have something like that. So maybe there's something that it's made of that possibly protects him from I mean, look at the comparison. It's obviously some kind of woven cotton candy material.
Yeah, that's interesting, Mike. It's yeah, I'm glad we're on the top stories today. Stay okay, so you're going to be out there and you're going to be
Yes.
broadcasting from out there and
Yeah.
hopefully getting down to the bottom of this story.
Well, I want to talk to these cotton candy experts here at the Illinois County Fair. I'm going to walk around, mingle with the people. I'm going to see what exactly it's like, as you can see.
Yeah. That's I see you're there at a cotton candy place. Now, how are you going to test this? Were you able to maybe get something comparable to the president's hair, or do you have strand? Like, I mean, how are you
I have
testing
to wait
this?
in line, actually, real quick. So
Okay.
the line's getting around. It's getting around the block here. So I'm gonna try to jump in line, and then if I
Okay.
can get a cotton candy, it's gonna be a plus because I'm gonna be able to test it out, see if it's could possibly used as that kind of material.
Okay,
And
but
we're looking like it could be.
again, is that a? Are you gonna taste it, or what do we? Do you have some
Anything
Trump
to
hair on you?
No, I do not. Not currently. But we're gonna do a chemical comparison. See if we can do a photo comparison. See if like there's some kind of match that we could possibly make. I mean, from what it's looking, I mean, it can't be insulation. It's just dangerous, right?
It's
It's gonna.
right,
It's like
highly flammable.
it's
He's
like
around
smoking,
jets all the
right?
time.
Okay.
He's around smokers.
It can't be steel wool or any of these other kind of substances with
No.
maybe like it's some kind of synthetic polycarbonate resin, something that's nanotechnology to make strands of hair.
Yeah. Well, man, keep
Wow,
us
man.
abreast of this, and let us know if anything comes out as you start to get to the testing phase. Maybe
Maybe you can get volunteers
let
too.
us know. But you got time right now, right? You're waiting in line
Oh yeah,
for the
I'm gonna
cotton
jump in
candy.
line. I mean, it's getting a little long, but
Oh,
so I could be able to see if I can squeeze my way in there.
okay.
Kind of mingle in with these really nice Illinois folk.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We got sad news to
What?
jump right into
No,
right off the
man.
bat.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Our Free Britney campaign, uh,
Don't tell me, man.
it didn't hit pay dirt, guys. I feel like we let her down. But an LA judge definitely has extended this so-called conservatorship all the way to February 1st of 2021. So
What?
at least for the time being, it seems as if she's going to be under that slave master of a guy, that guy who's beating her down constantly, her dad.
That's
Yeah, it's
whack,
very
man.
unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, man. So let's read a little bit here. It said Los Angeles Judge Brenda Penny ruled after a sealed hearing on Thursday to extend Britney Spears' conservatorship till February 1st, 2021. The virtual hearing was attended by Spears' court-appointed attorney, Samuel Ingham. Of course, because they wouldn't let her go to her own court hearing. Lynn Spears and the respective attorneys, in addition, Spears' current temporary conservator, Jody Montgomery. Penny also made some findings and orders under seal. In the interim, she set a timetable for Britney's attorney to file a petition by September 18th and to have it set for a hearing in her court on October 14th. Any objections in the case are to be filed by October 2nd, according to Penny. So they're going to have one more shot at this.
Okay, so we have until October 2nd then to come up with a rebuttal because I think we should send in a formal objection to that ruling by the judge.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
And
they haven't seen all the evidence. I mean, have they talked about the Britney Spears album that she put out and essentially let everyone know what was going on? And they're suppressing her voice.
yeah, man.
Very unfortunate.
I think that it's going to be one of those things where we're going to have to be in this battle for a long time.
Yeah, I agree. I dug my heels in, ready for the long haul.
But here's some more disturbing news. Obviously, we're going to have to hope that she is able to keep it together. Brittany, please hang in there. Here's the headline for people who might be looking away from their phone right now because they're so distraught or crying.
Mm-hmm.
Unable to stand still and clearly distraught, Britney Spears makes her most concerning appearance yet. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
What happened to
Look at
her?
her.
She looks so different in the
So
beginning.
I'm here today to answer all of your questions in the comments. And the first main question that you guys asked me is, what's my favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is...
Okay, okay, hold on.
Is this after
Hold
the
on.
court?
Yeah, so
Oh, man.
so she starts off with saying she's here to answer all the questions. And the first question she decides to answer is, what is her favorite holiday? Obviously, she looks like she's been crying, right?
probably Halloween, just because I love getting dressed up, I love the candy, and I love scaring people. My favorite
She loves
subject
to
in
scare
school
people?
was history. My favorite designer is Tom Ford. My favorite restaurant...
Okay, guys, we are looking at a
Man, they really
almost
broke her.
40-year-old woman answering questions about her favorite color, her favorite place to eat. This young lady has been in.
You know I think you know, can I look at that again?
Yes, I'm gonna
That
bring it up
picture,
here.
yeah, bring it right there. You know, I think the Eagles. You know,
The
on Henley?
Eagles.
Yeah, they said it best. You can't go hide. You can't go hide in your lying eyes.
Yeah, it
Her
is.
eyes
There,
are
it's
lying.
there. Let's look
You
at
can
that.
see it. What she's saying, that her eyes aren't saying the same thing.
Let's
The
go.
Eagles are pleased for help.
Let's go ahead and run down these comments. She's probably concerned that we haven't commented yet. Brittany, if you're listening,
We apologize, yeah.
It's SummerSlam today, so I'm right after that. I'll be right on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't want to bulk up the chat. We want to let it be an organic.
Oh, here we go.
conversation.
These are not the questions we are asking! Exclamation mark. Our questions are different. Yeah. Anyone else just feel more and more uncomfortable with these videos? Oh,
They
man.
forced her, man.
She looks like she's reading from a script, one person says.
She is.
Wear red in your next post if you're in danger. Huh.
Okay, red is the color.
Oh, look at her hair.
Oh, man.
Oh, she wears the roses. And then she just doesn't even say anything. Oh, no.
Yeah, she shows you, like,
she's
right there.
in trouble. And you notice she even reddened her skin a little bit. Just to...
Yeah, she didn't want to do the full red because they're
right, because
onto
obviously,
her.
yeah, you don't want to give it away.
Yeah, but that's...
Oh.
She's obviously also bearing her shoulders. I don't see a lack of sunscreen.
Right, on purpose.
She gets red.
Purposely. How very clever, Brittany.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Oh, man. What's that?
As you can see in the last video, right? Her shoulders are covered. That's a clear sign right there.
Yeah.
Where is she? Is she on her own property making these videos?
Well, weren't you there? I see like some pillars that were in front of the house where you were at.
She has a large estate, it's a...
But it seems like it's the same
acres.
kind of building. So maybe she was...
yeah, that's the same area where she stays. But
let me see. We're gonna read a little bit more of these comments. It's only right. Can someone please send Brittany some couture? Show us your receipts so we know they are hiding the fashions from her. Oh, I see what they're going with that. They're saying that she's a very stylish person, and she's not wearing any of the new. She's been wearing those same white shorts. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
Right here, there they are. You see them down there?
Oh, yeah.
The same white shorts that she's been wearing in every video. Oh no.
Interesting.
Damn, they got her.
They got her, man. But we're here. We're here. We're not giving up. We're gonna be here. We're gonna stand by our Brittany.
Those are some two big stories that are happening right now.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate.
Damn.
But we're gonna stay with the case. We're gonna see it to the end because you can see. Look at, those eyes don't lie.
Yeah.
No, man.
Her voice is so childlike that it's unnerving, and fans have gone to great lengths to detail their concern throughout the entire video clip. Spears is nervously grabbing at the sides of her shorts and gripping them, prompting one fan to write, "She's acting like there's a gun pointed at her behind the camera, forcing her to answer these fake questions." We concur, my friend. We concur.
We concur.
Oh man, I feel helpless, man. I feel helpless. Maybe if we just go on with the show. I don't feel like going on with the show. I feel
No,
like
it's just, you know,
feel
it
like we
drives
really
me
did her down.
crazy. You know, I just can't speak. You know,
Yeah.
she can be so excited.
We also need to get to the bottom of this judge, who's obviously on the take.
Mhm.
I'm going to go ahead and say her name, Judge Brenda Penny.
Okay. Oh yeah, Penny.
We know who you are.
Yeah,
We know who
Penny.
you are.
Penny. I
If
wonder
that's
who,
your real name.
Yes. I
yeah,
see you.
Let's come on.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a penny of a case.
Well, we're on the case. Anything up with the cotton candy yet? Getting closer to the front of the line?
Oh, it smells delicious. But no, the line's pretty much. You know, it's a busy afternoon today in Illinois, the Illinois County Fair.
And now this is in more Brittany news. It seems as if you have uncovered some more background into this Phantom album, right?
Mm-hmm.
That apparently was not actually released. It was planned to be released. It was planned to be her 5th studio album sometime in 2005 as a darker sequel to In the Zone, now classic. You know, right up there with Beatles music. You know,
Yeah.
all the greats. David
All the top
Hasselhoff.
10, all the Billboard charts.
On December 30th, 2004, Spears made a surprise appearance in the radio station of Los Angeles, Kiss FM, to release a demo of a new mid-tempo song titled Mona Lisa. She had recorded the song live with her band during the tour, which is not something she normally does, right? She's not a...
Right? You go into you go to the studio, you get Max Martin or whoever.
Yeah, they said it was
records.
unforgettable, unpredictable.
Yeah.
After this release, however, Jive Records announced that while Spears had been working in the studio, no album was scheduled for the moment. And there were no plans to serve Mona Lisa to radio stations.
Yeah.
She had to go undercover, man.
And this thing kind of just went away. It went into now what people are calling lore of the internet, but we know that it's real. We know that it actually happened.
Yes.
How do you feel about this, Mike? What are your thoughts on this? I know you uncovered some stuff on this. What do you think?
Some of the lyrics and subject matter of the record is very, very telling. It kind of parallels the tragic situation that she's in currently.
Let's get. Do you want me to run the track list for you really quick?
Oh, sure.
Money, Love, and Happiness, the very first song, and then number 2, Ouch. Number 3, I'm Fallen, or Simply Fallen, and number 4, Take Off.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the track lists of 4 of the tracks, the top 4 tracks. Oh man, what are we gonna do?
Some of the lyrics, they're very telling. It's very suspicious because it's not a true to form as we know Britney and her style. It's a very left turn as far as subject matter is concerned and real aspects of what she's talking about. It's very interesting because you think a superstar of that magnitude, any kind of release would be brought out into the light to try to be marketed and commodified. So
obviously they were hiding this, right?
They're keeping it hidden. I mean, why would you be embarrassed of that material, or hesitant to release it?
Maybe because she's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Maybe because she recorded it in hiding.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got here, man? Kandahar Giant, Sasquatch, Bigfoot. What are we going here? What's going on here?
This is an interesting news article that came across our desk today. Seems that in 2002, I believe.
Yes.
A military unit was sent out to
Special Ops, in fact.
Was sent out
Afghanistan.
to this area. I believe they were responding to a medical alert or something, but they encountered what they described as a giant man, with red hair, more than 5 fingers.
A man beast.
Yeah, but they said considerably large.
Considerably large, yeah.
I believe it was smart. Killed one of them with crude
now I've heard
fashion tools.
Now
so they killed it.
Uh-huh.
uh,
13 feet
retrieved
tall.
it. Yeah, retrieved it. They killed it, retrieved it, and the army or the military doesn't starts all knowledge of it.
Now let me listen to this quote. It was a monster, says Mr. K, who obviously is in disguise. Red beard, scarlet red, long hair covering his shoulders. And Dan, one of the soldiers, runs toward him, firing his weapon. And then all of us come back to reality because that scene was surreal. Red beard. Interesting. Huh. Well, that means that it's evil, then, for sure.
All of the members of the unit all corroborate the story.
So it was killed by multiple gunfire shots. So they apparently got
killed
the
it.
body. The creature weighed 1,100 pounds and is between 10 to 15 feet tall, is reported. Before dying, it
Wow.
attacked our men and could have also killed someone. It was a very, very bizarre story. It sounds like the tale of the Nephilim, straight from the Bible. And we must assume that the giant must not be alone. Or, I mean, he could have been a bachelor, right?
Yeah, I was thinking it could have been like Beowulf, the Grim. What's it called? The Grimwall, Grimlock.
They said it had weapons and something that resembled a shield.
Yeah. Crude fashion tools and weapons.
One of the worst things about it is that it smelled as if it was a dead body, a cadaver to be exact, is what they said. What do you think about this? Is this
It's very
and
interesting.
now you've been out to the desert recently? You've been all over.
Mhm.
Ever come across some stories like this? Stories about giant men?
Very interesting because as you know, the deserts of Iraq and Mesopotamia and those areas are archaeological wonderlands. And I've spent a lot of time out there chasing stories and doing research and
Yeah.
biology and ancient Egyptian, and architecture in Mesopotamia. And we've heard some stories. I've heard some stories around the campfire of things, but nothing to be nothing of conclusive nature. This magnitude where there's multiple units, multiple members of a unit, rather, excuse me, are all cooperating the said story.
I'm going to see what the internet has to say about giants in Afghanistan. Let's go ahead and dive in, why don't we? On the front line in Kandahar, nope, that's probably not it. The Giants of Kandahar and the Lost Race. Afghanistan giant found. Let's see here.
For 15 in the immediately M4.
Oh, this is actually just the story that you were just telling us. So obviously it's made the rounds.
Yeah, I believe they found bones at one point as well. That also leads them to believe that there could be some kind of something out there where what that is unknown.
Apparently, this is an image, an artist rendering, should we say? That's what it looked like. Pretty scary there. Pretty scary. Now let me ask you: if you're out there a lot of the times, these guys had the luck of being with a platoon of
Right.
sorts.
The team.
You're
all
usually
trained.
out there by yourself, very much a lone wolf. You run up against one of these 15 feet tall, red, hairy giants. What are you doing? How can we defend ourselves?
Well, I'm also trained in multiple arts of martial arts disciplines.
Sure.
So, if it had to, I'd resort to hand-to-hand combat. I would just, essentially, I would magnify my strengths and diminish his strengths and his, take advantage of his weaknesses. Being tall, I'd go after the legs, of course.
Okay.
It would just be a matter of time before I was able to succumb him.
Before you wore him down.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Wow, man. Wow, that gave me chills. Because I could just hear that you. It sounds like you may have been in some of these situations before, and that's scary to
No,
think.
just good training.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
I hope that if I ever do come across one in one of my travels, I'm going to extend the hand and see if they, they reciprocate. And
That maybe they want to be friends.
Yeah, of course. We dap it up a little bit. I could, introduce him to hip hop. See if he wants to purchase any beats. And I'll see. We'll go from
Purchase
there. We'll have a, we'll have
Gotcha.
teach him how to rap and stuff. It'll be a cool little. It'll be like Encino Man.
Yeah. I don't know. That looks pretty scary, man.
They don't have one like actual picture?
And then I got a
No,
13-foot
because
homie.
I'm sure they
right?
do, Eddie. They probably do have pictures, but this is probably top secret now. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's the only way to go. You have a 13-foot homie like that. Yeah, you're not going to take him to your friend's house, but you're going to bring him around the block. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
gotta
but he
smoke with him.
definitely. I mean, he stinks. How do you tell a 13-foot giant that he needs, some deodorant?
We know a lot of beauticians. There's
Yeah.
a lot of stylists out of work right now during the COVID. So I'd say a project like this, I think there would be cosmetologists and beauticians and all of them would be chomping at the bit to
Interesting.
style that.
Yeah, that's
Give 'em-
interesting.
3-foot dreadlocks or something. The sky's the limit here.
Let me ask you this: do you think why would he attack? Why do you think he would attack? Why
Maybe
not?
Bullets don't really feel too well.
Oh, so you think maybe we attacked first? Is what you're saying?
It's possible. Maybe we got a little scared there, shot first and asked questions later. When really probably could have went in there and dapped it up a little bit, and
Right.
you'd be looking at a super soldier.
Yeah.
Oh, they could have recruited.
Yeah, he could have he was probably just chilling.
Just chilling.
Didn't want any trouble. Okay, so that's why you would do. Here's the suggestion: maybe you come up with some sort of jujitsu move to just to take the threat away, and then whisper softly in his ear. Let's be friends.
I would incapacitate him, obviously,
Yeah.
but then I would really start to maybe start a mantra like the sun's getting real low, big guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Time to go to sleep, and then
Time
kind
to
of
go to
rock
sleep.
him. Kind of rock him, and then the next thing you
hips,
know, you're the best man at his wedding.
Exactly.
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 You got front seat tickets to the Lake show because he's the new player.
I'm on the show now on E. We're gonna be the reality show.
That would be a great reality show. Let me tell you, I'd watch that. Mike Mackey and the Giant.
Get to shave, a bath and a shave.
Oh yeah.
Bring some,
Yeah,
set him up at the hotel.
Yeah, girls like that look anyways. The rough, the kind of rough.
Yeah.
The myth of the Marianas Web, the darkest corner of the internet. Now I've heard of this. Apparently, the internet works in layers, right? There's things buried farther into the internet, and for people who might not know what that means, it just means there's less searchable information cataloged from those websites. And there's ways you can go about doing that. There's ways you can keep attention off your website and kind of bury it, make it not searchable, is what it is. And there's this place apparently within the internet called the Marianas Web. That is the deepest part of the web. True or not, Mike? Is this a real thing, or is it something we should be concerned about? What's going on here?
Well, here at Chris Sees the Internet, we take the internet seriously.
We do.
And, because we see the internet, it's also our duty to explore the internet. And, we want to see how fast the frontier of the internet could possibly take us. Just to be interesting to see a landscape of how and where and how much information is available to us only on a certain level.
Yeah, man. I'm wondering though, have you been to this part of the web? Have you searched? Have you been down that?
No, unfortunately, I lack the technical capabilities to get to that kind of to achieve such success. But
you're more of a blood and guts type of guy.
Yeah, I'm on the
Yeah.
streets as a journalist, and
Yeah.
now with those types of endeavors, I would obviously commission or recruit the top minds in the industry in order to make sure that we got the right the job done
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah. Here's a graphic that we found. Let's see if we can get this thing popped up here. Yeah, here is a Let me see if we can find a better one.
To detail the levels of the internet.
Details the levels of the internet. Trying to see. Here we go. Let's try this. Yep.
What's happening here, man?
We're looking at the levels of the internet. Here we go.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
So it says here, level S, the ClearNet, which is social networks, search engines, email services, etc. Level 1 is the closed social networks like Reddit, things like Amazon and eBay. You got to kind of log in. You got to have some credentials to
That's
access
interesting.
accounts, right? And then there's level 2, which is torrents and peer-to-peer web archives, wiki links, antivirus stuff. Like where you can go to websites and download maybe third-party program type
Movies
stuff.
and-
Yeah. Then we go to
Pirating.
level 3, hacking guides, right? Now it's starting to get a little more serious here. There's some maybe edging on what would be considered breaking the law a little bit, sensitive content, Microsoft databases, etc. There's a lot of mining going on here for information on that level 3. Level 4, banned media. I think we can all kind of think of what that could possibly be, right? Rare animal trade. So Mike's
wanted to buy a cheetah.
yeah, Mike's been out there trying to crack
Mhm.
that for a long time. That's a personal thing to him. He's currently trying to save the what was I believe this. Correct me if I'm wrong. The South New Guinea cockroach is a thing very dear to your heart, and you're out there trying to stop the poaching of this. People,
they're an endangered species.
right? People try to get them as pets and stuff. It's not okay. And level 4B now, supercomputing. Some things like FBI mid-classified archives have been cracked here, and that's the private web, right? That's the level below the dark net. But there's not the things that are illegal on level 4B could possibly affect the world.
Yeah.
Right? There's bigger things here. There's the bigger, juicier things. And then under that is level 5. Well, some people say it exists. There's some people who say it's complete hogwash. But that's the Marianas Web.
Yeah. As you can see up there, there's rumored levels 6 through 8.
Wow.
See that up there? That's interesting because they kind of have gotten to where they kind of understand what the question mark is of level 6. Of essentially, it's a
and there's 3 question marks: 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
there it is.
So it's haze of viruses and Trojan horses and a lot of. It's basically an all-out assault to keep you from the level below that. So if you're able to navigate all the virus,
and that's all in like one level, like 6.
Yeah.
They say here it's a giant firewall.
Exactly, because
and then
it's
7
designed
is considered the fog.
Yeah,
is where various worldwide players jockey for control of Prim Arch. What is that? Prim Arch. You know what that is?
Prim Arch?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Search that.
Maybe Primarch is some kind of elusive shadow government.
Primarch.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
We're about to find out.
But that level below the viruses and all that and stuff, the defense is it's used. They know about another sub level.
Oh, genetically engineered transhuman sons of the Emperor of Mankind, created in the late 30th millennium. They were intended to be the immortal superhumans. What? Jockey for control of Primarch. Said to be very dangerous, full of viruses and such. So they're basically saying, like, that's where the Illuminati is at.
Yeah.
And they're trying to control the level right below it, which is, they call it the Primarch.
Some,
and
some
it's claimed to be
communique,
controlled by an extremely powerful AI, possibly running on a quantum computer. So the whole world is already controlled by an AI. Is what these rumored ideas are.
It's true, man.
Oh,
We're heading that way.
Man.
And that you need a quantum computer, crystalline computer, to access down into that area.
Wow.
And if you're able to obtain such a device, such computing power,
you're probably already on the radar.
There's there's information down there that they don't know yet.
If that's and that's the catch-22, right? If you do get a computer powerful enough to get down there, the world leaders know about you.
I got a diamond computer.
You got a what?
A diamond computer.
What is that?
Just something that has like shiny diamonds on it.
Okay, yeah, it's probably not the same. Probably not the same. But you give it a go.
Okay.
Give it a go. Let us know about it on the next.
I had a gateway, but I just still can only get to like level 2. Really.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll build something. Maybe with your guys' help and support, and go ahead and subscribe, share, buy some merch, and maybe we can build us a computer.
Yeah.
And get down to. I'd like to at least, if I'm going anywhere, I'm liking. I don't even know if I want to go to level 7.
Let's do a level 9.
I'm good with just the Marianas Web. I like that area. The Julian Assange level, kind of like you kind of know the information. You might not be able to do a whole lot with it. You could try, but obviously they're going to make it very hard for you to do that.
Correct.
But I think I'd like to have some access to that. Be able to just look at all the stuff, verify the things that I see.
The classified information's down there.
Yeah.
Location of Atlantis. And
the charter web. To me, if you're just trying to get to the charter web, you're probably not like the nicest person, right? You're just looking for like human
bounty hunters,
human arms,
illegal
drug,
gang,
rare animal trafficking, assassination, illegal game hunting.
Line of blood location. What does that mean?
What is line of blood locations?
So if you want to know your roots, that's danger?
Oh, no, like the Rothschilds and the
line
like that.
Of
so everyone,
blood. Oh, here it is. Line of blood locations. Deep web. Line of web. No, that's not it. Line of blood locations. Anti-security radar. So I just tried finding out more about the dark web, and I saw something about line of blood locations. Any idea what it is? Security. I have an ATM card already programmed to withdraw maximum. This is 100% real. I'm bound.
Trying to sell you something, man.
Trying to sell me some shit. Wow, there's not a lot of information on it.
Because we're not deep in there yet.
Wow.
Interesting.
If anybody knows what that is, let us know.
Yeah.
Line of blood locations. I'd like to know what that is. That's scary. Oh man, so it exists. It's out there. We need to figure it out.
It's 80% of the internet. We're only accessing 20%. All of the stuff we do.
Isn't that weird? And they say we're only accessing like a small part of our brain as well. That's such a weird thing. So we could technically already be in the computer, which is would just go with what we think anyways. Yeah. 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 I don't know.
Quantum computers that could possibly render a lifelike simulation. That's
the theory, right?
Yeah.
That's definitely the theory.
I was rendering the other day then. trying to get myself back together.
What was that?
I was rendering myself then the other day because I was trying to get myself back together. Aren't we rendering ourselves? Didn't you say that? No. Damn.
And then in other news, I think in other news we're gonna just jump into Twitter. Let's see what's going on. in the trending section of Twitter. Obviously, the Democrats just finished their first go at it, right? A lot of jabs to Trumpy. But it's the Republicans' turn now, and we're going to see this week what it looks like. It's going to be weird. It's going to be a weird fight, gentlemen.
They threw the first
like
blow.
Seems like they're pulling out all the stops.
Yeah.
Let's see what's happening in Portland here. Looks like
it's crazy over there, man. There's still that, almost war within themselves.
Portland police declare a riot at Penumbra Kelly building. Yeah, guys, the fight is definitely still going on. Yeah. I hope people are not thinking that this has gone away. I feel things are going to really start ramping up again around election time. It feels like that, It feels like we're on our way there. Let me see. Oh no! Look at this here. Kim Jong-un reportedly in a coma as his sister Kim Yo-jong takes control. This was something we've been talking about for a while.
Interesting.
It says North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un has fallen into a coma. A former South Korean official is claiming on the heels of reports that the northern leader has seceded over some of his power to his younger sister. Chang Sung-min, a former aide to late South Korean President Kim Dae-jung, has alleged that...
What's her name again?
Kim Dae-jung?
She's the what to the South Korean president?
Former aide to late South Korean President Kim Dae-jung has alleged that the Hermit Kingdom's honcho has become seriously ill amid speculation about his limited public appearances. I assess him to be in a coma, but his life has not ended. This guy is hard to kill, though, huh? A complete succession structure has not been formed, so Kim Yo-jong is being brought to the fore as the vacuum cannot be maintained for a prolonged period. That's true, because people are going to be fighting for that position.
Yeah.
Wow, that's going to be interesting to watch. I wonder...
There's ties to South Korea? I mean, that's...
Do you think that the U.S. is going to see this as an opportunity?
That possibly. I mean, this could be a resurgence of the cult that was running in South Korea.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. I believe it's called the Seven Moon Cult.
Yes, I do remember.
But it was the prime minister. She was being controlled by a cult leader, and influenced all her decisions. And so it's very telling. And then they found out it was the entire cabinet were essentially being controlled by this cult leader behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And so it'd be interesting, essentially, since Korea was one nation at one point. They're just having a civil war at this point and two rival factions.
Yeah.
If the North now has embraced into that cult, especially with the ties to South Korea, the president's advisor, she was a part of it.
Wow.
At least from my memory. And,
so that's interesting, huh?
It could be
they say she's calling the shots right now.
Consolidation of power.
33 years old, calling the shots.
How true can this be, man?
How true can this be? I mean, it's on the front of the New York Post. I'm sure there's at least some intel on it. And it's trending on Twitter. Number one on politics.
Has he been? He gets sick. He got sick pretty often, right?
It was a botched heart surgery that started all this stuff.
What does that mean?
Somebody was working on his heart and they fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, that sucks.
Yeah. So, oh man, that's
so they can't just say, "Oh yeah, he expired on the table, on the surgical table." Like they have to come up with a plan, a succession, and
we might be broadcasting from a bunker on Wednesday. We'll keep an eye on this for you people. Believe we're on here. In fact, I'm sorry, Mike. We're gonna have to pull you out of that cotton candy story.
Oh yeah. I decided to come check out this barbershop quartet.
Wow.
Oh no.
It's the toupees. But they
weren't you getting cotton candy though?
Oh, I finished it. It was so delicious, fresh cotton candy.
Mike, you were supposed to bring that back to
you might have forgotten.
the scientists to test that. That's why you're out there. That's why
I
we
have the
flew you out
wrapper,
there.
so hopefully they can get some kind of DNA swab off the wrapper.
Okay.
See if we can get those chemicals. At least we can find out what the chemicals are. I mean, I couldn't resist. It was so delicious. Such a hot summer day.
Oh.
But yeah, the barbershop quartet here. We're gonna talk to some barbers now.
Mike, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
We're gonna have to pull you out of there. We're gonna send you to North Korea. I know you've been wanting to go for a minute. This is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Oh,
we
yeah,
need you to get
story.
to the bottom of this story. I'm sorry that the cotton candy can wait. I mean, our it seems like it couldn't wait. Apparently,
Yeah,
you had
either
to eat
one.
it.
In line. I waited considerable time in line.
Right. So
Made you hungry.
So we're gonna send you over to North Korea, and I would have loved to hear the quartet. Sorry guys, sorry if you can hear me.
Okay.
Guys, we'll get you on a future show.
Yes.
We're always looking for stories concerning barber shop quartets, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike, go ahead and get out of there whenever you get a chance.
Okay.
Go ahead, take your time. We're just going to go through a couple more of these things.
Sure.
There's a lot of stuff happening right now around the world. Let's see here. Where do we want to go? Do we want to go into news, sports, entertainment? I mean, this massive fire, right?
That's crazy, man.
Have you noticed any sunsets? They're
they've been amazing,
golden,
right? Because of the smoke out there.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, it's man, my heart goes out to the people out there dealing with this.
It sucks, man.
I hope people can stay safe, and to those firefighters, man. Wow, salute to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It seems a shame though, right? That they've constantly have to keep doing this.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
How would you solve that, man? Or can you solve it?
No, there's a lot of things that the state can do.
Yeah.
But it's also federal stuff. It's basically the same as with everything. The Fed and the state are fighting, and so nothing gets addressed. Dry stuff everywhere, burning underbrush.
Yeah.
Tons of crazy stuff.
That they installed a bunch of eucalyptus trees.
Right. Yeah.
In the early 20s.
That definitely doesn't help. One of the things is, I don't know if you've seen this, there's an unordinary amount of lightning strikes all around the country, actually, not just in California. That's interesting, and that might tie into our the UFO thing, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
Right? Because I mean, come on, like they're saying like 10 strikes at a time sometimes, and it's just very rare for 2 strikes at a time. But it seems like something we got to keep our eye on. You'll be in North Korea, man.
Lightning should try bowling with that kind of. They're getting a lot of strikes. But yeah, it's very odd, isn't it? I mean, there is no unexplained reason why we're getting such kind of magnetic energy.
It kind of looks like a body.
Phenomenon.
Mike, are you working on your stand-up still? Is that
Yeah, it's still a work in progress.
Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, guys, it's scary times out there. Hopefully, they get that under control. It doesn't seem like it as of yet, though, right?
Yeah.
Art might probably too soon.
Yeah.
That's just true. Yeah.
Let's see here. What else are we looking for? What do our people need to know? What are they trying to keep from you? What we like to see in between the lines, because they hide the stories and the juicy stuff there.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, they do that on purpose because clearly something struck a nerve.
Look here, and here it is. Here's how Mexico City's mariachi bands are surviving the pandemic. Let me tell you, that mariachi community got hit hard. They're based on social outings. It's not, they just can't play for anybody,
Exactly. Social events.
Yeah. And they're out there just kind of working the streets. They've taken to the streets in mass. Mariachis everywhere.
Man.
So if you see your local mariachi, go out there, give them a fist bump.
Yeah.
And maybe something in your pocket. Help out the mariachi. I'm down with the mariachi people. Where else are you going to be able to drink to that kind of music? If it's not there.
Oh yeah.
Let's see
It's
here.
safe too. I mean, they all have a suit, a guitar case full of guns.
Is that bulletproof?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Netflix apologizes after thousands signed petition to remove film. Oh, let's see. What film was this?
That's something. I'm the father of 2 daughters.
Sexualizes. What does it do? What was it about?
A twerk team.
A twerk team?
Yeah.
Of young girls?
Of young girls.
Oh, my
really?
God!
Oh,
Come
wow.
on,
They
Netflix.
got a trailer. I didn't watch the trailer. I wasn't about to.
We're gonna
give
pass
them
on
an
that
extra-
one.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
But I don't really see the demographic for that. It's not really
I mean,
aimed at.
Unless other 8-year-old boys or something. I don't know. What do you think about this new DC trailer for Batman?
This is for the new Batman starring Robert Pattinson.
Yes, sir.
Oh wow, I haven't seen it yet actually.
It looks to be pretty good.
Yeah, this guy's one of my favorite actors, so I have full confidence that he's gonna pull off the role.
They've what they've done is revealed the first villain, which will be the Riddler. Interesting though. Interesting take. They're saying, and they've also revealed what part of Batman's story this is, and they got very specific with it. This is year 2 as Batman. So the character has been Batman for only 2 years when this story starts.
Yeah. I believe there's a graphic novel that it's based off of.
Yes.
Where the premise is it's not like your traditional Batman movie where it's an action movie per se.
Right. He's more of a crime solver,
it's a detective. He's the world's greatest detective.
Yes.
So this one, it really highlighted his detective skills and his skills of observation. I mean, and simultaneously, you were also getting the point of view from the villains because the villains were also networking together in order to essentially, they started to realize that Batman's a real threat. We need to start aligning forces and they're coming up with strategies, but it's a very interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me want some.
Hold on here. Hold
right
on.
Now, man.
It's coming to me right here. Look at this picture, and then this picture.
What?
You need to go as Batman into North Korea, possibly, or some sort of disguise.
Okay.
Wait, that's what it is. You need a disguise.
Be dangerous at all. Yeah.
No, it shouldn't be. You will not stick out. Just kind of, do what you got to do when you get in there.
I mean, I think they don't have a lot of electricity, right? So it'd definitely be a dark night.
It would.
You make your suit solar.
Mike, hold on. I want you to sit there with that one for a while.
Yeah, okay.
Just in silence.
I will.
I want you to feel bad. I want you to feel bad for you. Okay. Okay. Actually, Eddie, you too. Eddie, get closer to the camera. Sit there in silence. No, I just... guys, we said we were going to work on our stand-up. We were going to work on our comedy.
I apologize.
It's not acceptable. Today, you guys, I'm giving you a C plus.
I pass. Oh, shit.
A C Eddie?
What? Oh.
Nothing to celebrate.
Okay.
C plus. Let's try to go for maybe a high B minus next time.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
on a curve here. That's good. That's good.
Guys, this is hard for me.
Is she gonna party like her brother, man?
Are you what?
Is she gonna party like
Eddie?
her
We're talking right now about. Guys, this is a serious news show.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to take it serious, guys, you're over here drunk off of cotton candy. I could see it in your eyes. And Eddie, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Well, some kind of candy.
I'm pretty sure if we tested your blood right now, that we would explain that you don't even know what show you're at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. It would look like a rainbow of sprinkles and fucking.
So for next week,
blue and pink colors. After that.
Next week, you're going to be in North Korea. It's very serious.
Yeah.
You're going to need to be well armed.
I'll be wearing my game face.
You need you need to wear your vest.
Mm-hmm.
I know you don't like to wear it. You says you can't maneuver in it. You can't do your ninjutsu, but you're going to need
tactical.
You're going to wear the vest. You're going to wear the vest, possibly, and a disguise. Eddie. Mm-hmm. You got to get it together here, okay?
I'm trying to.
Look at you. Look at your hair. It looks like you've been on a binge for like 2 weeks.
I know. I don't know.
You got facial hair.
I do a little bit.
Yeah.
Get it together, Eddie.
Trying to.
Look at me. Look me in the eyes.
I'm trying to grow up.
Look at me in the eyes.
Yes.
Promise me.
I promise.
Okay.
To get it together?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, okay job, I guess, this week. I felt like we got off to a good start, you know? I felt like we were doing God's work out here, and now I feel like maybe you guys are not taking this as serious as I thought you should. But next week is game time, guys. There is no looking back next week. We're going into North Korea. We're breaking this story. Hopefully we can get there before the major change happens or someone passes away.
I'm going to make sure I watch my footing. I don't want to trip over any plugs. You know, I'm going to make sure that everything is...
right.
Just in case he's in a coma, because you don't want to pull the plug accidentally.
Mackie, and please read the files before you go.
Absolutely. I'm going to look at the terrain.
Yes.
I'm going to study my Korean.
Dress for it. Please dress for it as well. Don't show up in like a tank top and shorts. Please. They don't even have tank tops and shorts there.
Yeah, I don't think they have.
Okay.
Flip-flops, I'll definitely wear closed-toed shoes.
Closed-toe shoe. Please.
Should he bring his Pepto or anything like just in case?
For the food? Good call, Eddie. Good call. Yeah.
I'm going to fast the entire time there so I can stay. Absolutely.
Okay. I like the dedication.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this, Mike. You're moving back onto my happy list.
There we go.
Okay, you were there, and now you're moving back.
That's the B minus.
Eddie, you are not. Just stay where you're at, guys. Just keep getting better. Okay, that's what I can hope from you guys. Guys, PlatformCollection.com is where you find us. Please go there, support the artists we support. Share, like. I feel like we failed you a little bit tonight, my audience. But I'm working on the team. They promised me. Trust me, I feel them. Their heart is in the right place. But they get a little excited. And they're going to be better. We're all going to be better. I will be better for you. Next week, some serious news. So stay tuned. Please follow us. Like. Send us topics you'd like us to cover. We are useless without you.
She doesn't look happy, man.
Sometimes Eddie's useless with you.
It's like we're a team.
Right. But we're a team and we're going to stick it out. And I want us to bring you. I'm all right, guys.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm a little, I'm still a little choked up about Brittany. I haven't been right all day.
Right. Probably threw you off your game.
Yeah.
That's all that happened. Okay.
Well, at least you can still go over.
What?
You can still go over, right? You can still go visit at least.
What? Who?
Oh,
Brittany.
Of course. Yeah,
Brittany.
we're gonna hang out. I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Maybe go do that, and then
Yeah.
And then
fly right to North Korea, right straight from Beverly Hills.
Yeah, and send our love. Obviously, we'd be there if it wasn't for the pandemic. I don't want to add to her stress, but tell her Chris Papa is what she likes to call me. Just tell her Chris Papa sends her love.
Wow.
And smooches always. She'll know what that means. I guess that's it for now. We'll see you guys Wednesdays. Wednesday at 7. We're Sunday and Wednesday at 7 now. We're sticking to that. We're going strong, man.
Powerful.
Man, the love for this show. Powerful.
Yeah, it's great.
Powerful, like lightning. Striking 10 times at one time.
Like North Korea power.
Like powers of
they don't
North
have
Korea.
There.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, Mike.
Maybe it's like a different kind of power that I was looking for.
Hold on. Mike. The timing thing,
That's true. Maybe I will go over there with an extension cord. We're going to try to give
from
them
South
power.
Korea. That'd be dope.
From South Korea. I'm going to shoot it with like maybe a T-shirt launcher over the border.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm going to buy like maybe a 500, maybe 1,000-foot extension cord. We're just going to shoot it into North Korea. Hopefully they can get up and running. Hopefully we'll be live from North Korea. Chris sees the internet.
Okay. Yep. We're counting on you, Mike.
That sounds dope.
We're counting on you. And I guess we'll see you guys next week. PlatformCollection.com. This is Chris sees the internet. That's the internet. And we see it.